Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chowder report. And so this morning we're going to start with some water and weather, and then after we're going to move to some trail chowder. All right, Mary, go ahead and take that away, man.
Thank you, Donald. Good morning, everyone. Here in Blairsville right now, it's 59 degrees with some fog. We're looking at a high of 68 today, and it's going to be cloudy with light rain this morning. Winds will be light and variable, and an 80% chance of rain. Tonight, 56 and cloudy with occasional rain showers. Thunder is possible, light and variable winds with a 50% chance of rain. On Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 64, dropping to 60 in the afternoon with patchy fog before 10 a.m. 5-mile-per-hour winds with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, 58 degrees, showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 25 and a 70% chance of rain. Water's good on the trail for the most part. Make sure you top off at Hawk Mountain Shelter and then Lance Creek, top off there. But also, when you get to Slaughter Creek, if you walk down about 0.6, you will get water. I took some people from Indian Grave Gap back to Atlanta yesterday, and they were telling me that it is plentiful. I did check with them. I checked with everybody that comes off the trail to see what the water is like, and they said you can definitely get water there, so that's good. And then Neal to Hogpen Gap is dry, but Hogpen has water. Dix Creek is starting to dry up. You can still get some water. It is workable still, but make sure you're always topping off when the opportunity presents itself. And then Great Smoky Mountain National Park bear closures, campsite 19 and 82. All shelters are open, all those trails are open. And then the warnings are campsite 71 and Gatlinburg Trail, Cataract Falls Trail, and Cove Mountain Trail. Let's remember to leave no trace and properly store our food items and other items that have odor. And if we brought trash in, let's bring it out. Of course, we brought it in because we have our food and other items, but let's take it out with us. That way everything stays clean and good for everyone. All right, Donald, I'm turning it over to you now for some other news of what's going on out and about. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We had an interruption there. Just a text coming through, had to take care of it. But let's start like this. It is 4:49 a.m. on 11/21/2025, and let's start with this Kauai hiker with a pre-existing ankle injury, air rescued and refuses treatment. A hiker who began the Kauai Trail with a pre-existing ankle injury was air rescued on Wednesday and then refused medical care, igniting one of the sharpest reactions we have seen on Kauai in a long time. People were not upset about the rescue itself, which is common on this trail. They were reacting to the belief that the entire situation was avoidable. The hiker was a Hawaii resident visiting from Oahu who started Kauai already injured, called for help when the hike became too difficult, walked to the helicopter without assistance, and then declined treatment once evacuated to Princeville. The feeling across Kauai was that this crossed a line at a time when residents had grown weary of preventable rescues, whether involving visitors or local residents. This comes with repeated warnings from county officials that some calls may no longer qualify as emergencies. We wrote about that in hiker rescues in Hawaii. When will you have to pay? And this is going on everywhere, man. Just people, the acronyms of the state and government that do rescues and all the volunteers, everyone, they're talking about starting to charge people that, excuse me, are doing stuff like this, man. It makes no sense. Mm-hmm. And so where Kauai made clear that fatigue is not automatically considered a valid reason for rescue. This case, where the injury existed before she even stepped onto the trail, pushed that conversation into new territory. So how the Kauai rescue unfolded. According to the county, the 40-year-old Oahu woman texted 911 around 9 in the morning. She reported that her pre-existing ankle injury prevented her from hiking out. Air One launched from Laihu, located her near the Red Hill landing zone, and found her ambulatory and able to walk without assistance. So she was escorted into the helicopter, flown to Princeville Airport, turned over to paramedics, and then refused the medical care. The operation wrapped up shortly after 11. We have seen many Kauai rescues this year caused by heat, terrain, and poor decisions. That included the heat-driven rescues described in as Hawaii Bakes Heat Illness Triggers New Kauai Trail Rescues and Ankle Injuries covered in this Kauai Trail looks easy until the rescue chopper arrives. Those are the two articles that you can find this in. Those incidents involved hikers who were caught by the trail. This one involved someone who arrived already compromised. Kauai's reaction was immediate and sharp. The Facebook comments were blistering. One resident wrote, "Probably not a trail. You should not have attempted it." And we're not going to read that crap right there, but because I don't care what other people say. But I do want to say this. That what I get from this, man, is that there are just too many people that are depending on SARS and the acronyms of the government and state to come and rescue them. And that is not how this works, man. Like Mary and I always say and try to tell or try to repeat over and over again, just so people are reminded, man. I need to be reminded, but it reminds me every time I read this, man. It reminds me, hey, man, don't go out there and be a hot shot, man, and try to do things that you're not capable of doing. Especially in my old age and the injuries that I have, I have to tell myself no. You know what I mean, man? Mm-hmm. Goes with going out too, man. You know what I mean, dude? All my years I partied, man. So when I go out, it's hard for me to find things to do. I want to party, and so I don't go out. But what I'm trying to say, man, is, I read this stuff to be reminded of what can happen if I'm unprepared, and I also read it so other people can hear what I'm saying, man, and also maybe think about it for a minute and say, hey, man, I can't do that anymore. I better not do that. Or, hey, man, I need to pack my pack right, man. And when I go out, pack like I'm going for 2 or 3 days, even if I'm going for a few hours. That's just the way it has to be, man. In my eyes. And this shit right here should stop. You know what I mean, man? It has to stop, man. It's just out of control. But definitely, it's not only is it taking up people's time, man, and of course taxpayers' money, and risking other people's lives for nothing, man. That's right. You know what I mean? This lady got up and walked out, man. Probably the only reason she went with the ambulance or whatever in the end, dude, is so she wouldn't get fined. And so she's probably thinking, if I walk all the way through it, man, I won't get fined. But she also didn't want the hospital bill. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's how I look at it, dude. So it won't get paid anyways, probably. So whatever. But, yeah, that's unfortunate that people are still doing this or making, not listening or reading anything that's going on out here, man, and just going on. And
that's right. I think she should be charged for that.
I honestly
you already
do
know
too.
you have a pre-existing condition that would put you into that situation. Same with the people that just say, I'm too tired to hike out. I don't want to be bothered because they've exceeded where they should be going to. And you always have to remember, if you walk a mile in, you got to walk a mile out.
That's right, dude. That's right, man. You know what I mean, dude? Yeah. All right, and so let's move on to the next one here, man. So we got hiker finds dead man and New Jersey woods police investigating. New Jersey police are investigating the death of a man who was found in the woods of Tenafly on Thursday, according to officials. A hiker in Tenafly Nature Center in New Jersey called the Tenafly Police Department after he found a dead man around 2 p.m., the Bergen County prosecutors confirmed. Officers responded and located the man in the nearly 400-acre wooded property. That's a lot of property. Mm-hmm. I grew up on something similar, so that's a lot of woods. Yes. A joint investigation with Prosecutor's Office, Major Crimes Unit, and Tenafly Police is underway, officials said. Officials did not provide further information on the nature of the man's death, but said additional details will follow as the investigation unfolds. Mm. All right, so hopefully they figure out what's going on there. I'm wondering if it's like those trails that I don't know what this place looks like, man, but I'm kind of thinking that they have like trails that are groomed.
Where people can be attacked and things like that.
Or people go down in there and do drugs and shit, man, and get drunk and shoot up and in the woods, man. But that's kind of what the picture that I'm getting here,
That's
man.
that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah, because I don't think this is like, out here, man. Even though I call this the Central Park of Atlanta, man, it's still not a spot that's groomed well, like with crushed gravel trails and stuff, man, and signs that are perfect, and you know what I mean, dude. So anyways, so I hope they figure something out.
I do.
All right, and so we have the search ongoing with with the Charles Hush, 67-year-old man has been missing since Tuesday, the 11th of Veterans Day of the 11th of November of 2025, which was Veterans Day, and he took a hike up Blood Mountain, was seen coming back down Blood Mountain around 1:30ish, was it, or something? 1:43. Don't mark my words on time. That's just 1:43ish sounds like something that I read or something. But definitely he was coming back down the mountain, and no one has seen him since. I believe his car was parked at the Byron Reese Trailhead, which is 0.2 of a mile from the Wallace E. Center at Neal Gap, which is mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail, and the Byron Reese Trailhead is the designated parking area for people hiking in the area. And so the Byron Reese Trailhead has a trail that is 0.7 miles that leads up to the Appalachian Trail. So, and it's about 1 mile up from the store, where the trail crosses the road and goes up to where the Byron Reese intersects with it. It's about a mile. So,
and that is still closed. I drove by there this morning. That's still closed. The cell vehicle is still out there with its antenna. And what I read recently, like in the last couple of hours, they are asking people to stay out of Byron Reese. Obviously, it's closed. And they're asking people to try to stay off of Blood Mountain themselves with their animals, so they have a better chance of just searching his scent and not a bunch of other scents out there.
Sweet, man. I saw someone that was doing some videos or something, man. They were up there. I don't know if it was in this time that they told people not to go up there, but the videos, the guy, I don't know, man. Anyways, dude, I'm not sure if anyone's supposed to be up there or not, man. We have heard that and read in numerous places. I think even the daughter, Julia, has even said that they don't want anyone up there right now with their dogs, or then they're asking people not to go up there.
That's right.
And so, I don't know, but this dude's making videos of himself up there, and so maybe he has some permission, or maybe he's up there with the search crew. Maybe it was made 4 or 5 days ago. I have no idea. But we do know this, that they're asking people not to go up there. So if you are seeing that video, which I think people are, because I've seen people like it, but please know that they don't want anyone up there. And that video may have been made several days back, or he's part of the search crew, or he's just doing it on his own. I don't know, man. I mean, they can't stop people from
No, they
going
can't
up there.
stop. They're just asking people to stay away.
Yeah, they can't stop anyone from going up there because people are hiking through, man. So they're just asking people not to go up there, though, man, and fumble around through the woods, man. So, anyways, they are still looking for the brother, man. We're hoping for the best, man. That's that, man. So we don't have a bunch of news on that, though. It's just the same thing. Probably what you're reading on Facebook and the news, man, is what we can tell you. But if anything does pop up that we hear, we will definitely report it. So,
right, and we also want to make sure that we are putting facts out there, not just
spreading
hearsay or he said, she said, any of that. So sorry, I like to see like what his daughter posts, even if it's a couple of days, because if it's coming from family, it's obviously legit information.
That's right, dude.
Or
exactly.
the Forest Service posts it, or rescue somebody, but I don't want to hear a bunch of back and forth from just anybody out there.
Right, dude.
Because that leads to hope and disappointment and false information. So
That's right, too. Yep. And she's right about that, man. So we want to be careful about the news that we tell. That's why we're just kind of still skirting around the what we know for facts
right.
and not spreading any other regurgitated regurgitation. So
that's right.
but anyways, that's what we have going on with Charles Hush, the 67-year-old male that's missing here and has been missing for over a week, man. It's been like a week and 4 days or 3 days. So. All right. So today we have a couple shuttles going on. Yesterday, Mary had a big shuttle going from Indian Graves to Atlanta. And then she stayed down there and drove back this morning. And so I've been up since like 2 a.m. Getting some stuff done. And then today we have...
Today I'm going out to Dix Creek in just a little bit and take a couple folks over to Tesnity Gap. After that, I'm going over to Vogel State Park and heading on down to Amicalola.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
I like it, man.
Yes.
All right, that's what we have going on today. And then, it's Mary's birthday today, so happy birthday to Mary.
Thank you, Donald.
And we won't talk about her age, man, because that's not my business.
I don't care.
I'm just kidding, man. No, but yeah, definitely, man. It's Mary's birthday today, so she'll get that stuff done, and probably we'll find something to eat for her birthday dinner. And then it is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so these are our busiest days.
That's right.
And we are already scheduled up, so it is what it is, man. But definitely it is her birthday, so happy birthday, Mary.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome, baby. And so we do have Nemo coming up right now, actually. She just texted me, so she'll be helping us around here for today and tomorrow and getting some work done here and everything cleaned up, bathrooms, things scrubbed up, and so everything's shiny.
That's right. Yay.
Yeah, right, dude.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, sweet guys, man. Let's keep it short today. So we're going to end it here. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle, man. We're here for you, okay? All right, one love, man. Peace. Thank you.